Coming up, Ben Bernanke buoys bankruptcy bent, best buddy budget bloat,
Disco dollars discovered, daring dinero does the dang thing.
Piven's post-poison prosecution parried by past due immortal postman. All this
And more that's less alliterative. This is the news show. Hello, welcome to the news show. I'm Artie Sequeira.
And I'm Brendan McNamara. This week, brought to you by And Boris. The sidekick becomes the hero. Or maybe the sidekick just ate the hero. And Boris.
Our top story, Ben Bernanke was reappointed chairman of the Federal Reserve this week. This as the White House released their budget projection for the next 10 years. It predicts a $9 trillion deficit, more money than the sum of all previous deficits since the founding of the United States. The upside? The White House will be eligible for unemployment checks and food stamps within the year.
This week, 29 blueprints for the Nazi death camp Auschwitz were presented to Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. They were gifts intended for the Holocaust Memorial and will go on display next year. Although, Netanyahu mused, with a change here and a shift here, a sewage shower instead of a gas chamber, perhaps this might be of use here in Gaza.
Hurricane Bill was dealt a deadly blow this week. After it fought with the New England coast and only claimed 2 lives, it was officially downgraded from hurricane status to a Class 3 storm. A spokesperson from Bill's training camp says Bill is heartbroken, but he's training hard and believes he will come back better than ever from this loss. Wildfires have ravaged Greece for over a week. Neighboring Turkey has now lent a hand, sending them a firefighting plane to aid efforts to save historical landmarks like the Olympia. Sadly, no one told them that water won't put out a grease fire. The car of slain model Jasmine Fure has been found in a West Hollywood parking lot. The vehicle may have been the scene of her murder by her reality TV contestant boyfriend, who committed suicide before the international manhunt could catch him. And the city of West Hollywood will not rest in putting a new parking ticket on that car every day until someone is brought to justice. A recent study of American paper money has made an alarming discovery. Over 80% of bills in the US contain traces of cocaine. The amount was higher on higher denomination bills and proves that although your money is even dirtier than you think, it does know how to party.
Yummy, 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 I got love in my tummy, and I feel like loving you. Love you such a sweet.
Singer Chris Brown was sentenced this week. After it was learned that this was not the first time he'd hit girlfriend Rihanna, Brown was handed a 5-year probation and 180 hours of community labor. Then Chris immediately went clubbing after the hearing. And by clubbing, we do of course mean hitting women with a stick. Actor Jeremy Piven has been found faultless in his prosecution by the producers of David Mamet's Speed the Plow. Piven had pulled out of the Broadway show abruptly, citing mercury poisoning as his reason. The contract violation case fell apart finally when Mercury failed to show up and defend himself at any point during the proceedings. The number 1 pick of the 2008 NBA draft, Michael Beasley, has been kicked off Twitter and is now in a rehab facility in Houston. He's being treated for depression-related issues stemming from his inability to stop getting hideous, low-rent tattoos. And that's all for the news show this week. I'm Brendan McNamara.
And I'm Artie Sequeira, and remember, history repeats itself. But it's kind of senile, so just pretend you've never heard it before. See you next week.